it's Christy. It is Sunday afternoon, getting close to afternoon. I am relaxing. I just got home from my work trip earlier this afternoon, and I came in, and poor little Mr. Snidely he's been following me around and chirping at me. He doesn't really meow, he chirps. So he has been following me around. He is very concerned in making sure that I am here, and he's watching me. But I came in, and I put some stuff in the laundry from the trip, and I had to replenish his food and take care of his litter, and did a couple of things like that. And then I grabbed some food, and I sat on this couch, and I've been relaxing. I watched our church service online. That was really good. So now I'm decompressing from the trip, but it was a really great trip. I had a great time. As I said, the first part was a work trip. Really enjoyed that. Met with my PM team, project manager team, and we had basically 2 days full of kind of meetings and team building and stuff like that, strategizing, and it was really, really an amazing experience. I absolutely loved it. Definitely hoping we can have on-site like this at least once a year with the PM team. It would be great. And I really loved being together with them in person. One of the things we actually did an escape room, which was super fun. There were 7 of us. And so it was the 7 of us in this escape room. And it was good. We accidentally picked the highest difficulty escape room that they had at this particular place. But just due to all 7 of us working together, we actually won. We got through it with 8 minutes to spare. And it was really fun. There was a jump scare in the last room because there were a couple of different rooms we had to get through. There was a jump scare in the last room, and that was really funny because we were saying we learned what everybody's fear response is. There's fight, flight, or freeze. We learned for all of us what our responses are. Mine is flight, by the way, because I screamed and ran to the other side of the room. So yeah, that was fun. But no, it was really cool. Really enjoyed doing it. And it was really fun just seeing kind of our different strengths, because different folks in the group, right, were able to solve different types of puzzles. And that was how we won, because we had, if there were multiple puzzles in a room, then, one group would be over here solving this puzzle and another group over here solving that puzzle. And I actually contributed. I solved, did I solve it or did I help solve it? I basically solved one puzzle, and there was another one that I figured out what we had to do. We all had to work together to actually do it, but I was the one who figured out, like, oh, this is what this is. So it was cool. I felt like I contributed. It was fun. So yeah, that was one of the highlights. And then after everything, Wednesday evening, 3 of us ended up going into DC to do a little bit of sightseeing and then to have dinner and hang out together. And I did film just a little bit while we were there. We went first to the Lincoln Memorial. I'll show a picture, not of the Lincoln statue, because my mom used to have a phobia of that giant Lincoln statue on the throne chair. It's really a throne. And so I deliberately didn't take any pictures of it. And then I was telling her about that later, and she's like, oh, I'm fine now. So I was, okay, I could have taken a picture. But I didn't. But I took a picture of myself elsewhere. There's like his speech is like you'll see the picture. So I took a picture of that. And I will say, I kind of understand her phobia now. I don't have a phobia of him, but that Lincoln statue is really, really big. Like, I really didn't know from pictures how huge he is. And he's really detailed. Like, the sculpture work, the detail work on that sculpture is unbelievable. It's so amazing. And what that means is, if you look at him too long, it kind of looks like he's about to turn his head and look at you or something. It's a little bit freaky. So I was like, okay, I'm not afraid, but I kind of get it. So that was kind of interesting. After the Lincoln Memorial, we went to the Martin Luther King Memorial, and that is where I filmed a little bit. So I'm going to cut to that right quick, and you can see my little bit of filming that I did at the MLK Memorial. Hi, I am at the MLK Memorial. We are sightseeing. after a wonderful on-site with my team. I'm here with two of my friends and coworkers who are filming me right now. Hi. But yeah, this has been awesome. We went to the Lincoln Memorial first, which was amazing, and now this, which I love. Out of a mountain of despair. What was it?
A stone of hope.
A stone of hope. Out of a mountain of despair. Carved out of the stone. Amazing. I'm so glad I got to see it in person. Now we're gonna go get cupcakes. There you have it. I really am glad that we went there. We had originally, like, the two women that I was with, I'm from DC. So I'm not really into the sightseeing thing, but I was like, I'm just hanging with you. I'll do whatever you want to do. And one of them specifically had wanted to see the Lincoln Memorial. While we were in the gift shop, we saw stuff about the MLK Memorial, and she looked it up and she's like, oh, that's a 10-minute walk from here. And I was like, can we go? So we did, because I had never seen the MLK Memorial that was created it was built after I left DC, I think. Or around that time, I don't know when it was built, but it's more recent. And so I had never seen it because I hadn't been sightseeing down there since I was a kid. I was really glad I saw it. It's an amazing memorial. It just, again, that sculpture is so cool. It's not as unnerving as Lincoln's. And I really like how they did it because they have that quote, from a mountain of despair comes a stone of hope. And then he's carved out of the stone. I don't know. It's really cool. So really glad we went. And then we had dinner in Georgetown. We took an Uber from the mall to Georgetown, had dinner. I went to a chocolate store. Bought some chocolates. They're very expensive chocolates. It's $20 worth, and I only got like 8 pieces of chocolate, of which I have eaten, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, maybe, I don't know. I think I've eaten maybe 2. Yeah, I've eaten 2 pieces. Anyway, so this is what I have left. So I'm going to eat the rest of them. I'm very excited to try the rest of them. They're various flavors. Some of them I don't even remember what the flavors were, but I'm very excited. One of them, it's so cute. Let me show it to you because it's so cute. It's a little mouse. It's a dark chocolate mouse. This is so adorable. And they actually, look at him. Oh wait, you can't see him. Hold on, let me get him out of the, can you see that? Look how cute. A little mouse. A little mouse face and a little nose. And they actually gave him a tail. Look, he's got a string coming off. He's got a tail. I don't know, it's adorable. And I think this is like dark chocolate infused with orange flavor. So that's gonna be yummy. I love dark chocolate and orange together. So I'm excited about that. And then we went to a cupcake place. Now in my defense, I did not eat any of the chocolate that I bought that night. So I bought the chocolate and then we went to the cupcake place and I ate the cupcake. I didn't have both chocolates and cupcakes like at the same time, in my defense. All right, here we go. Let's pick up a question from the chat pack and find out. Let's see what we're finding out about me today. Let's see, okay. When people find out what you do for a living, what is the most typical question that they are likely to ask you regarding your job? Honestly, a lot of times I'll say I'm a project manager, and well, if my family, they just, for the longest time, had no idea what I do. Partially because my company is not, it's kind of hard to explain what my company does. And then it's like, okay, I have to explain what my company does and then kind of explain what I do in the company. But I mean, my job title is senior project manager. So most people, they know what that is. I would say I do get asked a lot, like what kinds of projects do I manage? So that is a question I get a lot. The answer being I work with designers who work on graphic design projects, and so that's what I'm project managing. All right, my team that I work with designs all of the, not all, but most of the materials that we present at conferences all over the world. So they're conference presentations, and I am project managing those conferences. So we have a certain number of presentations for this event, and we have another set of presentations for this event, and I'm project managing all that, assigning them to designers, keeping track of timelines, that sort of thing. So, but I do get asked that a lot, like, what are you project managing? And I say I work with designers, and then they say, what are they designing? So that's what I get asked a lot about my job. And then Thursday, I left the hotel, went to a friend's house. And I worked out of her house that afternoon, and then I worked all day out of her house on Friday. And then Friday, and we had dinner, and that was really great seeing them again. And then that evening, I went to my other friend's house where I stayed with her Friday night. We hung out all day yesterday, Saturday, stayed last night, and then I came home today. So it has been a whirlwind trip, super fun. The other thing that's really fun, cool, so my friend that I stayed with yesterday, that I was hanging with yesterday, she went to Brussels, Belgium on a work trip recently. She got me a dark chocolate assortment from Belgium, which is awesome. And I've eaten a few. I have not eaten all of them because there's too many for me to have eaten all of them. This is a big old box. But I have eaten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I've eaten 5 of the 20. So I have 15 pieces left. And what's cool, so it comes with this, and then that's not bad, but the thing that isn't great is that this tells you like all of their chocolates, but I have a dark chocolate assortment. So what ends up happening is like, I'm looking on this to try to find, like, for example, you know, this piece, right? So I'm looking at the design, right, on that piece, and then I'm trying to find that in this book to know what I'm about to bite into. So let's see, maybe I can, okay, so this looks, okay, that's like a little, it's like a little knight, you can't see it. It's like a little knight with a spear. He's holding a spear. So let me see if I can find that on this sheet, because then if I can find that, then I know what I'm about to eat. I found it. Okay, so that is a caramel cream with sea salt from I don't know how to say that. Guarande? Right? Does he have a spear, or is that a different thing? It's really hard to see. That might be it. So you see, that's what I have to do. I'm looking on the others, two-sided. I'm trying to see if there's anything else it could be, or if that's most likely what it is. I think that's most likely what it is. So I have eaten lunch, so I can totally have a dessert. So shall we see if I got it right? Shall we see if this is a caramel cream? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bite into it. Oh, I was wrong, but that's delicious. It's not a caramel cream. It seems like just chocolate. It's just chocolate, which I am very good with. I love chocolate. So that's fine with me. I have zero problem with that. Ooh, that's good. Shall we try another one? Oh, I wonder. You know, I bet it's one of these. So the problem is, it's one of these. But those are like wrapped, so I couldn't see it. But I'm pretty sure it's just like the dark chocolate one or something. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway. All right. We'll try another one. Okay. Okay. Now this one is going to be one that has liqueur in it. Because, right? That seems about right. So that is dark chocolate whole Morello cherry in liqueur cream. Okay, that's my last one. I'm gonna put, you will watch me, okay? I'm putting the top back on. And I'm gonna put it back, I'm gonna put the box, I'm closing it, okay? That's it. I'm gonna save the rest for another day. But we're gonna try this cherry one. Snidely is very intrigued. He's watching me open it. He's like, there, you can't see him. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I was right. Since it's got liqueur, I'm not gonna bite it. I'm just gonna put it in my mouth. Here we go. There's the liqueur. Yeah, that's definitely alcohol. Woo! Ooh! Okay. It's good though. Yum. Okay. That's it. I'm done. That's good. But it's an adventure, right? Like, what am I about to bite into? I don't know. That was good. The cherry was good too. I just put that back in the box. I just want you to know I'm not taking any more. It's closed. So, anyway, I love chocolate so much. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna continue to relax this evening. Hang out with little Mr. Snidely, right, sweetie? We're gonna have quality time. I'm working tomorrow, as usual. And then, Tuesday, I'm out again. Snidely doesn't know that. Poor thing. But I have another work on site with a different group on Wednesday. So I'm flying out on Tuesday, have my on-site on Wednesday, fly home Thursday. So at least this next trip is shorter. So that's good because as much as I enjoyed this trip, meeting my team, all of the, work and fun that we had and seeing my friends was wonderful. There's no place like home. My t-shirt says home is where the cat is. I was so happy when I got home. I'm so happy to be on my own couch. I'm going to be so happy to sleep in my own bed tonight. But I am also looking forward to the next trip. So, of course, I will tell you all about that trip when I get back. So in next week's vlog, I will tell you about that trip. I'm looking forward to meeting a few more people from work and just seeing what they have in store for this meeting. It's going to be more kind of strategizing and team building kinds of things. So it should be really nice. And I get to see one of the PMs again, because one of the PMs is actually based where I'm going for this second meeting. So that's really cool. So we're going to get together again while I'm there. And I know of another person who's not a PM, but who I work with sometimes. They're going to be there. So I'll get to see them. So it's super exciting. And one of my designers is going to be there, who I've never met in person. So it's going to be very cool. But for now, I'm just going to relax. I'm going to let that liqueur settle in there. And little Snidely and I will have some quality time. And sit and relax. And I've done laundry. I do have to put the laundry away. I'm going to be living basically out of my suitcase tonight and tomorrow, just because, why unpack everything and then I have to leave again. So basically living out of my suitcase for a couple of days and then head back out. But it's all good. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me go ahead and pray. Lord, I thank you so much that I had this trip, that I had such a wonderful time, that I met and got to spend time with so many great people. Such a great experience. And I'm so thankful that you got me there and back safely and that now I am home and can relax. I pray for everyone who's watching this. If anyone has been traveling or will be traveling, traveling mercies for any upcoming travel. I just pray everyone can relax rest this Sunday and that they have good work week, that they're healthy, and just that everything is going well for them. If they have any concerns, Lord, I lift those up without even knowing what they are, because I know that you know what they are and that you have plans to prosper us all and not to harm us, plans to give us hope and a future, as it says in Jeremiah 29:11. So thank you so much, Lord, for caring for us, for loving us, for always being with us. I love you, Lord, in Jesus' name. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.